On guard. 4 minutes, sword, fence. Hold.
Oh, nice. Good exchange.
Simultaneous thrust to each other's torso, point of peace. Was it the arm?
It was right here.
Thrust to the arm, point to red. Thrust to red's torso, point to blue. On guard, fence. Hold. There was a definite slice to red straight, point to blue. On guard, fence. Hold. Oh. Cut to red's head, point to blue. Cut on red's arm. Well, doesn't matter. Cut to red, point to blue. On guard, fence. Hold. Cut to blue's head, point to red. On guard,
Exchange.
fence. Hold. Definite thrust to blue's torso, point to red, and I'll treat that as a slicing attack by his sword to your torso, point to blue. On guard, fence.
Taking it, cut to blue's head, point to red. Second guard. Simultaneous, thrust to blue's torso, point to red, cut to red.
Hold.
Oh, nice.
Slice to red's head, point to blue. On guard, fence. Hold.
Beautiful.
Thrust to red straight, point to blue. Did something land there?
Yep, cut to the arm.
Cut to the arm on blue, point to red. On guard, fence. Hold. Cut on blue's torso, point to red. On guard, fence. Hold.
Oh, nice.
Cut to red's head, point to blue. We'll hold the time there. Okay. On guard. Time on, fence. Hold. Cut to red's head, point to blue. And was that a thrust or a cut?
Thrust to hip.
Thrust to blue's hip, point to red. On guard, fence. Hold. Thrust to red's torso with the next one, put to reverser, point to blue. On guard, fence. Hold. We'll treat that as simultaneous thrust to each other's thigh, point of peace. On guard, fence. Hold. Thrust on blue's torso, point to red. On guard, fence. Hold. Thrust on red's torso, point to blue. On guard, fence. Hold. Cut. Yep. Cut to blue's head, point to red.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Hold. Hold. I have to admit, I saw two blue flags go up, and I saw a cut. Did he get cut or he get
First
cut?
cut landed on his head for sure.
Yeah, red definitely got cut.
That's what I thought. Cut the red's head, point to blue. Time recommence. On guard, fence. Hold. Cut to red's head, point to blue. Did anything land the Thrust to blue's torso, point to red. On guard, fence.
Comprehensive.
No one said hold!
I'll treat that as a triple tap cut to red's head, point to blue. On guard, fence. Hold. Yep. Good discipline. Acknowledge that thrust. I saw black flex. Yeah, that's awful. Thrust to red's neck, point to blue. On guard, fence. Gentlemen, salute.
Beautiful bout, boys. That was good. Very nice.
Total points, Des. Total score of 10 points, James. Winner, James.